Hello, my friends, and welcome to a new podcast or a new video if you're watching this on YouTube. And today I want to talk about Kundalini activation because I learned it recently from an amazing practitioner in Copenhagen. And yeah, I'm so excited to share this with you, to share what I've learned, to share what it is and how it has majorly impacted my life. So let's get right into it. So as I said, I am living in Copenhagen right now. You see my beautiful bungalow background right now. And yeah, I feel deeply grateful to be here. Actually, it's been a really interesting process for me, even like deciding to do the Kundalini Activation Facilitator training, because I was not supposed to still be there in Copenhagen for the training. I had actually a really nice collaboration coming up in the Philippines at the same date. It was literally the same day. And yeah, so when the invitation for the Kundalini Facilitator training came up, I was like, well, I can't go because I'm gonna be in the Philippines. And then, yeah, I did not go to the Philippines because I connected to myself and I connected to the universe, and the guidance was very strong. That's really important for me to do this training. And yeah, when I connected to this, it was really like, it wasn't even my choice. It really felt like guided, like this is what I have to do. There's no other way around it. Like this is what has to happen. And so I did. Let me answer the most important question. What even is Kundalini activation? So my way to describe it is this. I think we can all agree that everything is energy. Like everything that exists is energy, like moving and taking different shapes and forms and on different, like moving on different frequencies. And us humans also have energy flowing through us. That's why we're alive, right? And I think we can also all agree that a lot of people have like stuck energy in their bodies, and like they have like all these emotions that can't process, that can't move through their bodies, and maybe they're even like holding something down and they're not following the natural flow, and the energy cannot flow freely through them and in their energy space. And for me personally, that is what Kundalini activation helps with. It gives people a space to reconnect to themselves, to really drop into their bodies, like let the energy move through their body, through their system again, release everything that's like holding this energy back, and then have the energy move freely again. I think like what is helpful is to imagine our system like a river or like a cycle of water. And the water is the energy. And then we have like different centers in our bodies, and some people call them chakras. And if these centers are blocked, it's like the river is clogged in some parts. And if you just release that obstacle, if you take it away and express it, then the river can flow again and everything can move onwards. And that is, in my experience, what Kundalini activation has helped me personally with. And of course, everybody has a very different experience, but that is my personal description. So what actually happens in a Kundalini activation? Like, how does it look? So the way I do it is that there's a little bit of an intro. So that could be like shaking, or it could be a meditation or breath work. That is usually tailored to the person that's receiving, or the people, the group. So it can be different things, but there's going to be a little bit of an introduction to arrive more in the moment, be more present, and arrive in your body. And then you just surrender. And that is what I think is so beautiful about Kundalini activation, is that the receiver doesn't have to do anything. Like, I think that's a big difference to like a lot of other like healing techniques, because Kundalini activation is such a feminine energy. Like, you literally just lie down and surrender and receive and let the energy move through you. And there's music. I really like to use music. And there's not a lot of verbal guidance, which is also like quite different than meditation or other techniques. There's usually just a few words in the beginning that I would say, and then at the end to bring the person back. But during the journey, it's more like the music and the energy creating the space. So when I facilitate, I connect myself, my own energy, with the earth, with the universe, and then I connect these energies in my heart. So most important is that I am centered, and that I'm connected in all directions. And then I bring the energy together, I create a safe space, and I ask for guidance. And then I ask to become a clear vessel for the energy to move through me. You can imagine it kind of like an empty glass, or like a clear container that the water or the energy can just flow through. So it is not my energy, my personal energy, that I use on someone. It is that I open the space, I create a safe field, and then the energy can move through me and hold this safe container for this person to activate their own energy. Because most of the time we don't even allow ourselves to have this space. Like, when do you actually lie down and feel super safe and feel held and give your body the space to express? That is not usually a part of our lives, and it is so important. I truly believe that it's not even that complicated. It's sometimes we just need the permission to feel, to go through these experiences that are so important for our body, to work through these emotions, and we don't even have to understand them in our mind. They can just move through our body and release. And then sometimes it just takes a few minutes and we don't even know why we're crying. We don't even know why we're shaking or suddenly feeling anger. And it's okay, we don't have to know. Sometimes it's just something that's stuck in our bodies that didn't have the time to express in that moment. And then when we move it, it can just come out, and then it's done. And we feel so much lighter afterwards. Our body has so much wisdom on how to heal itself. And we just need to get out of the way. And yeah, I think that's really the big potential of Kundalini activation, to give someone the space for their body to express, to release, and to heal itself. I'm offering Kundalini activation sessions online, one-on-one. So if this is resonating with you, please reach out to me, shoot me a DM on Instagram, or just write it in the comments here. And yeah, I'm really honored and excited to hold space for you. Another part of your life that energy work like Kundalini can impact is how you experience pleasure and how you allow yourself to drop into it, to feel it in your body, like on so many ways. And this is not just connected to like sensuality or sexuality, but like in general, how much pleasure you feel in all different parts of your life. This is also connected so much to how much you feel safe to feel and to connect to your body. And the more you do that, the more pleasure you will feel. Like when my friends always laugh about this, because like I enjoy like everything so much, like food and drinks, and like when I have a cacao, like I sit there, I'm like, oh, this is like the best thing I've ever had. And I'm like so in the moment, I'm so present with it. And then it feels so incredibly good in my body and in my system. I have so much gratitude for it. And yeah, if you can experience life this way, it just gets so much more full and beautiful and saturated. And it's also in small things, like it doesn't have to be something completely crazy, although you can attract those things as well. But yeah, you find the beauty in the small things just as much. And there's one more thing that I want to mention, and it's that I think there's this misconception around like healing work that you're doing it for yourself. But you are never doing healing work just for yourself, or like any kind of work that you're doing to connect more with yourself and to make yourself feel more aligned. You're never just doing that for yourself, because when you are more aligned, more in your center, more in your peace, more connected to yourself, the people in your environment will benefit so much from that. Like, because I'm in my center and because I'm connected to myself and giving myself love, I am giving so much more love to my environment as well. If you step up and take responsibility for yourself, it always has a positive impact on your environment. Yesterday, I met a girl at a cafe. Well, I didn't even meet her. She was just like sitting like on a table next to me, and she started to cry, and I just went up to her and asked her if she wanted a hug, and she was like, yes, please. And then I gave her a hug, and it was so beautiful. And I didn't even know her, but I just felt so much connection to her, and it was so beautiful. And I think she also felt really like seen and held in this moment. And yeah, it was such a beautiful experience for us both to like feel that we're all connected, even if we don't know each other. What has changed physically in my life, especially since I've started to do Kundalini, is that I feel a lot more in my center. I feel like I can guide and navigate myself through emotions, through difficult situations a lot more. I feel so much more connected. I feel very grounded. I feel, yeah, like any emotion that comes up, I have a better level of handling it. Doesn't mean I will never get triggered, doesn't mean that I will never deal with difficult emotions again or situations, but I do feel a different like ground level. I feel like my basic level of frequency has risen, and that also manifests in the physical world. Like, I'm living in this beautiful space now, which reflects so much more how I feel inside. And I'm gonna be moving into an even bigger villa with some friends soon. And there are so many beautiful like cooperations coming in. For those who don't know, I'm also a content creator, so I have some collaborations with businesses that I do content creation for. And yeah, it all feels like very aligned. I am so excited to work with these people. All right, my loves, let's take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and then put your hands on your heart and yeah, receive the love that I'm sending you. And also send it out into the world, because I trust that you have so much love to give for the world and we need you. So if you take away one thing from this video today, it's to allow yourself to feel, to express your emotions. Take a few minutes of your day, just lie down, just connect to your body. And even if it's difficult in the beginning, just see what's going on in your body. Just start to bring your awareness to your body, because it holds so much wisdom, and it's gonna help you move through everything with so much more ease, so much more trust, so much more connection. And you can take it slow. I think also there's so much beauty in slowness and softness. So take this as your permission slip to be slow, to be soft with yourself, to give yourself space. It is okay to feel. It is safe to feel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm sending you all my love, and I'll see you soon.